Look back to portrait. Oh, like dying, and then like nothing. And knowing you put yourself there. Back to it. Okay. It's the fruit room. Houseman's room. Get our sparkle key. Huh. So I was looking in the wrong place for the info on the key. Oh. Boom. Huh. This is not the room I thought it was. Like I said, I knew where to go, but I guess I don't. This isn't the room with all the candle supplies. There's no articles on the wall in that room. The guy couldn't confirm if it was for... What the fuck was that? I saw a ghost of me. Like, was that just random? Time. So basically, art room. Rude. Beware of rock. Well, no shit. Well, no crap. Alright. Well, there's no wax candle supplies on this floor. The person said they thought it was floor 2. Doesn't look like it's floor 2. That's the plant room. This is the... We're going to the library. Yep, not this floor. Stabbing time. You saved yourself some time. Hooray. Ah, I felt like stabbing raw meat again and again. Back to it. Yikes. That's clay. Oh no, OBS, how dare you? Mirabelle's room. Pictures of different people. Some of them are covered in bandages, but they're all smiling. They're all smiling. Candles. There's enough lavender. The closet. You've had this closed for a while. Who knows? Nothing here. The hole would bring me definitely somewhere. No, I'm so lost. I need a room filled with newspaper clippings and loot drawings. Doesn't tell me anything. Where are the loot drawings? Where are the newspaper clippings? You can be over here. 12 paintings of various house drains. You can see Mirabelle on some of them. That's where I got the star crest. That's where I get the damn key. Ugh. Yep. I think, I don't know what to do. Like, so it's supposed to be up here, right? And it tells me nothing. All right. It's on the first floor. You purposely tripped on small rock. Ha! Whoa, you okay, Sif? You give a thumbs up. You're clumsy and not at all threatening and overpowered compared to them. Meh. Funny. Not overpowered at all. We are weak and scrub. Scrub and weak. We're moving like a champ king. You and your family members escaped. We're family. We're not friends. We're family, and there's nothing stronger than family. Another ghost. Another ghost of us. Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about King. You never looked at them very closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh! So many articles about the King. His conquest was slow enough that the Valgardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. You all start reading random articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is from him probably being from another country other than Valgard, huh? He really isn't Valgardian then? Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere, up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler, like Fryn and Dial? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right, he did talk about Valgardians before. The way he phrased it, it did seem like he thought of Valgardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Valgard as welcome. Always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense, huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch. Look. Well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. The patterns. The patterns on his chest and gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird losange. What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky, correct? You nod. Is that so? Oh, this article does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars, is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, oh, ho, 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 ho. It's time. Oh, but is the observatory in floor 2 or 3? I want to say 2. Ah, it felt like popping a balloon, like getting emptier, emptier, emptier. All right, observatory time? Observatory time. At least I think this was where the observatory was. No time. You know, okay, so the diary's in the house library. Got it. I had to remember. Oh, damn it. Dang Kong Nag Flabbit. The more we level up, the faster we get above our family members. Oh no, Alright, we got us the key. So now we gotta go set us up the bomb. Happy and really high speed. This paper, so he must be scissors. Which means rock. That's fine. Doesn't matter if Dial dies. Oh, we're gonna be very careful about where we use it. Yeah, I believe this was where the observatory was. Nope. 3rd floor. Son of a bitch. Peace out. Or like dying and then like nothing and knowing you put yourself there. Alright. Get our key. Alright, so we got our smiling key. Let's go get our angry key now. I guess we don't need to grab the empty key. There's no reason to grab it. There's nothing there for it. It's useless. Dang it. Mirabelle's room. Not the way we need to go. Like, yeah. I mean, he is kind of getting used to the deaths, like. A couple of them are pretty unokay. Like, one of them says it felt like stabbing raw meat again and again. And then another one said it felt like a balloon bleeding out, getting emptier, emptier, emptier. Alright, Siffrin. You sniffling son of a bitch. Weak to the pepper. Peace out. Alright, now that we have our star crest, we're gonna save because I think I remember where the fucking observatory is on this floor. I think it's here into the north. Yeah, I think this is where the observatory is. Yep. Dots in the sky, though. That's stars. Those are stars, right? Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed, we should look around. Hey, the observatory was... You unroll one. It's a star chart. Pile of papers, something's written on them. Looks like a child tried to write down their first word. That sure is some awful handwriting. Pile of papers, but you are not able to read it. Rude. Telescope, it's dusty. What's that? Okay, you have to say something. Stars aren't boring. Huh? But they're just dots in the sky. But they're not boring. They're not just dots. They're big balls of fire and gas and light. Fire? Most are bigger than our planet. They're just really far. Huh, really? And they don't appear at night. They're here during the day, too. Whoa, okay, that was interesting, but stop telling the kid lies. I almost believed you, Siffrin, but that one is too much. I mean, the stars are also here during the day, then why can't we see them? Because they're sleeping. Aw, cute. You guys are assholes. I hate you both. World globe, we are here. We don't have time for this. But we do. Headache. Big window. Stars, but don't they only appear at night? We left early in the morning, so it should still be light outside. I've heard it's always nighttime near the king. Maybe this is his influence? It was dark around the house yesterday, too, remember? The stars. Stars, like the king's armor. Stars, like the king keeps mentioning. Stars, like Loop keeps calling us. You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. But you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king. Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed that you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. Before? You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he? You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Maybe. We don't know, though. We don't know if... I don't know if we've actually looped before we died the first time. Loop made it sound like that was our first loop ever. It's a good theory. It's an interesting theory. Like, it might be right even, but we don't know yet. We don't have enough pieces of the puzzle. Sif, you okay? Lost in thought, Siffrin. You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. We do have to keep going, but now... Alright, so now we equip Memory of Knife Key. And now we're going to knife key ourselves, and we're going to go hang out with the king. We got some questions for him. It felt like popping a balloon, like getting emptier. Emptier. It did feel like popping a balloon. Splat. Memory of Faith, Stargazing. Memory of Secret Quest. Let's go. Alright, so we don't know what we have to remember. And we got some fucking questions for this asshole. Like, he absolutely knows us. Why, like, are we have to be a star. We have to be from the outer space or some shit. Loop calls us Stardust, he calls us Bright One. Remember what? Oh, it seems you do not. We shall fight. Like, we've seen ghosts of ourselves around the house. Where are you from? The king looks straight at you. What about you, Bright One? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Damn. We just did like some kind of weird time glitch. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks you if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know. Should remember, but does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah, speaking in riddles to Fryn. Stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, Bright One, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind? If not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence. What the crap is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, Bright One. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. So we've all forgotten the island. So the king is doing something. And his goal seems to be... So when we take him down, he says not when he still can't even say it. So it must be the name of that lost island. Or whatever. It escapes us. It'll keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell everything from your accent to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright One, please. Please, just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. If you can remember, then maybe. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten? I haven't forgotten anything, stupid. Sith, something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it has left behind. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but some of might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Fuck. Like, now I don't remember where that book about the island was. Oh, fuck. No. We're fine. Yeah, I don't remember where that damn book about the island was. Yeah, so the proof that it exists is... It's in that book, but I can't remember where it was. We're just gonna give her a salty bow. Just in case. I do still want to fight. I want to fight much more. The king wait. Nice, I did some chunky damage. Like, then my theory was right. We are from the island. Or both us and the king are from the island, rather. Like before, as always, Mirabel's attack brings the king to his knees. King down again. Okay. Alright, we won again, but did we really? The well talk to the housemaid, it's all over if you talk to her, but why? Maybe don't wait at that very spot. Before you forget, though. Well, since we don't have our party ready to roll. Oh, so you figured it out, did you? Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see, so we'll try to figure out a little while longer. You couldn't say you watched Mirabel, Isabel, and Bonnie hug. Okay, let's get thrown back again. We talk to her a little longer. Can we leave the room? Can't go back. Back to looking around curiously as always. She sees him staring and flashes you a smile. You smile back. All over, you talk to her. This is the end. Do you even see me? Am I real to you right now? Real? What do you... Wait. That's new. You sigh. It's fine. She isn't real to you right now either. You wait for her to finish. The smell of burnt sugar. Again, it's been following you for a while. For so long you can't even remember when it started. But when you talk to her, it's overpowering. So overpowering you could throw up. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. Can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. Like every time you're about to loop back in time, you feel a tug on your stomach. You usually don't pay attention to the tug. But there's nothing else to focus on right now. You wonder what it's all about. Any second now. You got to the end. You're back here again. Performing is getting tiring. Agreed. Here again. Oh, you know. That bad? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll sleep well tonight. I know how much you value your naps. Alright, fishing the fourth time. Well, it was restful to sit here and let your mind wander for a little bit. Alright. Hi, Stardust. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever, getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Need help on how to... Alright. One has forgotten something, including himself, including you. Why would anyone write down what they forgot? Why would anyone know its importance if they can't remember? Except, you know, don't you? Something no one can remember, something other than the stars? You have proof. You just need to go and find it again. You don't want to have to open that diary again, but you have to. Okay.